Hello everyone, myself Dr. Rajesh Sezavade, Assistant Professor, DG College of Commerce, Satara. Today we are going to discuss about financial management. This is the third topic and second lecture. Before going into discuss about financial management, we have to understand the concept of management. So what is management? Management is a very essential process. It may involve several activities or elements. These activities are called the functions of management. Management of a modern business organization is a complex process. The term process refers to an identifiable flow of information through interrelated stages of analysis directed for the accomplishment of objectives. According to C.S. George, the management process is not a series of separate functions which can be performed independently. It is a complete process made up of these ingredients. According to Fayol, this is the most outstanding name among those who have tried to analyze the function of management. According to him, management is to forecast and plan, to organize, to command, to coordinate and to control. Thus, the main activities involved in managerial functions are forecasting and planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, controlling. So these are the essential tasks involved in the management function. If you would like to understand the financial management, all the finances came at same cost. Financial management is concerned with optimal procurement as well as the usage of finance. The finance so procured need to be invested in a manner that the return from the investment is more than cost of finance. So, financial management aims to reduce the cost of finance. It also ensures the availability of sufficient funds. Financial management deals with planning, organizing, directing and controlling financial activities like procurement and utilization of funds of an enterprise. Now we'll see the definition and meaning of financial management. What is this financial management? So according to Dogol, financial management is the activity concerned with planning, raising, controlling and administering of funds used in the business. Financial management is also that area of business of management devoted to a judicious use of capital and a careful selection of source of capital in order to enable a spending unit to move in the direction of reaching its goal. This definition is according to Brandley. According to Massey, financial management is the operational activity of a business that is responsible for obtaining and effectively utilizing the funds necessary for efficient operations. So here we need to understand that in the financial management there are many processes like planning, raising, controlling and administering of funds used in the business. So if we would like to understand the concept of financial management, we would also need to understand the money and its judicious use of a capital and careful selection of source of capital in order to enable a spending unit to move in the directions of reaching its goal. So now we'll see the nature, significance and scope of financial management. For carrying on business, we need resources which are full in terms of money. It is used for obtaining physical resources, carrying out productive activities and business operations. It affects sales and pay compensation to suppliers of resources. Physical as well as monetary. Hence, financial management is considered as an organic function of a business and has rightly become an important one. What is this finance? Finance is called the science of money. It studied the principles and the methods of obtaining control of money from those who have saved it and of administering it by those into whose control it passes. It is the process of conversion of accumulated funds to productive use. What is then financial management? Financial management is the science of money management. It is that managerial activity which is concerned with planning and controlling of the firm's financial resources. In other words, it is concerned with acquiring, financing, and managing assets to accomplish the overall goal of a business enterprise. So here I would like to tell you that this finance is the science of money. Managerial functions are involved here, and financial management is the science of money management. It is that managerial activity which is concerned with planning and controlling of the firm's financial resources. Now we'll see some theories on financial management. In financial management, the task of providing funds needed by the business or enterprise on terms that are most favorable in the light of its objectives. Its approach is concerned almost exclusively with the procurement of funds and could be widened to include investment, institutions and practices through which to raise funds. It also covers the legal and accounting relationship between a company and its sources of funds. Financial management is certainly broader than procurement of funds. There are other functions and decisions too. Since every business transactions involve cash directly or indirectly, finance may be assured to be concerned with everything that takes place in the conduct of a business. The third set of people whose point of view has been widely accepted considers financial management as procurement of funds and their effective utilization in the business. Though there are other organizations like schools, associations, government agencies, etc., where funds are procured and used. Financial management has not only to see that funds can be raised for installing plants and machinery at a cost, but it has also to see that additional profits adequately compensate for the cost and risk borne by the business while setting up the project. Now we'll see the nature of financial management. It is an indispensable organ of business management. Financial management is an indispensable organ of business management. Its function is different from accounting function. It is a centralized function. Financial management is a centralized function. It also helpful in decisions of top management. It applicable to all types of concerns. It needs financial planning, control and follow-up. It is related with different disciplines like economics, accounting, law and information, technology and mathematics also. Now we'll see the scope and functions of financial management. The scope of financial management has undergone changes over the years. Until the middle of this century, its scope was limited to procurement of funds. But in modern times, the financial management includes many functions besides procurement of funds. Now we'll see the different kinds of decisions as well as namely investments, financing and dividend. Its scope and importance includes estimating the total requirements of funds for a given period, raising funds through various sources. So when we talk about functions, first is what? This is very important. Its function is different from accounting function. It is a centralized function. Financial management is a centralized function. It is helpful in decisions of top management. Yes, when we talk about financial management, how the money should be administered, how the money should be utilized, taking into consideration the goals and the objectives. We need to spend our money properly. So at the top level, at the top management, there may be important decisions. It is applicable in all types of concerns. Yes, everywhere we think about money and its balance between needs, wants, demands. Yes, expenses, earning. So we need to see all these things, and according to that we need to spend our money. Next is, it needs financial planning, control and follow, without which we cannot say that there is proper management. It is also related with different disciplines like economic, accounting, law, information technology and mathematics. In the scope and functions of financial management, what are the functions? So first is to estimate the total requirement of funds for a given period. So estimating the total requirement, we need to decide, we need to inquire into the fact and find out the requirements, needs, how much money we will be essential needed in future. So to think or to estimate the amount of the finance for the particular business or the transactions that need to be adjusted properly. Second is raising funds through various sources, both national and international, keeping in mind the cost effectiveness. So this is very important thing. In financial management, there is need to raise the fund. Whether national or international resources are there, we need to see that, and according to that we need to raise the fund. Then next is investing the funds, both long term as well as short term capital needs. So here, if we want strong capital, we need to understand the long term and short term period, and then according to that we need to invest our fund. Funding day to day working capital requirement business. So even there is need to spend our money for the day to day activity or the work. So for that purpose also money needed, and over there also proper management of this finance or money should be there. Next is collecting on time from debtors and paying to creditors. So this is very important thing. Yes, collecting money and then paying again to creditor. This is very important functions in financial management. Next is what? Managing funds and treasury operations in financial management, ensuring a satisfactory return to all the stakeholders. This is also basic function. Paying interest on borrowing, repaying lenders on due dates, then maximizing the wealth of the shareholders over the long term, interfacing with the capital markets, awareness to all the latest development in the financial markets, increasing the firm's competitive financial strength in the market. So all these are essential tasks in the financial management. In the scope of financial management, we need to understand that financial management is to invest or financing and dividend decisions in relation to objectives of the company. Such decisions have to be taken into consideration to take care of the interest of the shareholders. So, capital invested in the business plus long back profits for growth and prosperity of the company. It is for the such reason that the market is prepared to pay a lower or higher price for the shares of some company or the other. So here scope is wide one. The overriding role and scope of financial management. Here we can see that basically three functions we can see in decision making. So in financing, investment decision and dividend decisions. So financing decision is one function or the financial management. Then the investment decision, we can see if we would like to understand the scope. So in scope also we can see that in financial management, financing decisions are there, then investment decision and dividend decisions. These are the points and the subjects we can discuss carefully. Scope and functions of financial management. So we will continue in the next lecture. Here I will stop, and I hope that you have understood the concept of the scope and functions of financial management. We will continue from these slides in the next lecture. So thank you one and all.